Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Warhammer Man Studios, I'm Warhammer Man, and today we're taking a look at this week's official prices. This video is sponsored by the Game Bunker. More on that later. Alright, so we got a bunch of brand new products coming out this week. We got a bunch of returning products as well. Let's go ahead and jump right in with Games Workshop's official prices. So first off, we have the brand new General's Handbook pack, and this is going to include a bunch of stuff this year, not just the General's Handbook, but it's going to be everything that you need to play for the 2025-2026 edition. And this is going to be coming in at $65 USD or $80 Canadian. So the fact that it includes a set of objective markers that you're going to need to play the game, as well as a bunch of extra cards, and then of course like all the typical stuff that's in the General's Handbook. 65 bucks, not so bad. You're basically buying the General's Handbook at like the typical price it would be around 35 bucks, and then you're paying 30 bucks for the objectives, the extra cards and whatnot. So overall not bad, but I don't love the idea that you're being able to overall not a bad price, but I don't love the idea that you're being forced into like a much bigger pack for 65 bucks if you want to play Age of Sigmar, considering you've already bought like the rule book and all the other stuff, the previous handbook, etc. But we'll see how the new season is, and I'll report back to you guys on this one, as I will definitely be picking it up. Alright, and then next we have Spearhead, Sand and Bone. So once again for Age of Sigmar, but this is the new Spearhead pack, and this one's going to be coming in at $65 or $80 Canadian. So $65 USD, right in line with like the previous Spearhead box. You're going to get the Spearhead Sand and Bone book, you're going to get your cards to play the game, you're going to get your board, which is double-sided, and then of course a nice little terrain set as well. So no big surprises here. Spearhead's been a ton of fun. I'm definitely looking forward to the new Spearheads, looking forward to the new season. And I think at 65 bucks, as long as you play a little bit of Spearhead on this, you enjoy painting up the terrain, etc., you're definitely going to get your money value out of this one. So once again, I definitely will be picking up this box set, and I'm very confident this is going to be a good product and well worth the investment. The terrain that comes inside is absolutely awesome. It's the same stuff that came in the Warcry starter set. Spearhead is a ton of fun, and you're definitely going to get some enjoyment out of this as long as you're putting your models on the table. Alright, and then we have our 4 brand new Spearheads. So the rules are going to be included in the Sand and Bone book, and then likely released online as well for free. So first we have the Spearhead Sunblooded Prowlers. So this is the new Seraphon Spearhead, and this is $145 USD or $175 Canadian. No surprises from Games Workshop on this one. So nice box set, alternative way to start off with Seraphon. Now you can buy the old Spearhead, you can buy the new Spearhead. There's a little bit of overlap, but for the most part, you're getting a nice deal on starting an army. So I do think this is a nice box at $145. Next, we have the Cities of Sigmar Spearhead, the Fusil-platoon. So once again, $145 USD or $175 Canadian. Basically the same arguments here. It's another Spearhead that's playable in the game. Offers an alternative way to start an army or expand on an army. Picking up both Spearheads is definitely a nice way to save some money, get a bunch of different units, and get to play in a nice little Cities of Sigmar game. Next we have the Spearhead Mortisan Elite. So once again, $145 USD or $175 Canadian. And essentially the same arguments here. A nice Spearhead, much different from the typical Spearhead, and then when combined with the typical Spearhead, you have a nice force, a bunch of different diverse units, and probably around like 1,000 points in Ossiarch Bone Reapers for a discounted price. And then last but not least of the new Spearheads, we have the Spearhead Scrapglutt. So new Ogre Spearhead, this one focused a little bit more on the actual like goblins. This will pair nicely with the old Spearhead, $145 for this or $175 Canadian. You have the alternate build options on the actual catapults. So you could build one of each if you picked up the other Spearhead in this one, or you could build 2 of the Ogre Cannon or 2 of the Scrap Launcher. You've got a nice kit in the Warcry Warband that was previously very hard to get. And then a bunch more Ogres and a bunch more of the Goblins. So nice box set, pairs nicely with the other box set. Offers you a couple more models than the previous one, but of course they're little Goblins instead of thick Ogres. But cool box set nonetheless, and easily going to put you somewhere around like 1,200 points or more if you combine this with the other Spearhead. So I do like that there's additional Spearhead options, not only for like rules, but also for purchase. It's a great way to start your actual army as a Spearhead and then expand on it by picking up the other Spearhead. So a really nice layout right here. Definitely looking forward to the new season of Spearhead. Now a quick word from today's sponsor, Game Bunker. Game Bunker carries a full range of Games Workshop products, including miniatures, terrain, paint tools, and more. Game Bunker offers 15% off MSRP for most Games Workshop products with the discount code WHMS. Receive free shipping in the continental United States on orders over $145. Online orders ship out within 24 hours. Game Bunker is a veteran-owned business. Use affiliate link below, enter discount code WHMS to save 15% on most items at checkout. For fast, friendly service with a discount on your favorite tabletop board gaming purchases, visit GameBunker.net and let them know that Warhammer Man sent you. And then moving over to Warhammer the Old World, we have the Arcane Journal, Beastmen, Brayherds. So now you're going to be able to field your Beastmen with some new rules, $28 USD or $33 Canadian. And next we have the Beastmen Brayherds Battalion. So nice little box set right here. A bunch of old models all grouped together, but a great way to start off a new army. $185 USD or 220 Canadian. Definitely some savings over MSRP picking up this box set. So if you are looking for a bunch of Beastmen at a good price, this is definitely a good way to start your army. And then we got a bunch of other various Beastmen coming out as well. So I'm just going to kind of rapid fire these off. We have the Beastmen Brayherds Lords. We have the returning Beastmen Brayherds Infantry. And then we also have the returning Beastmen Brayherds Monsters. And then finally we have the returning Metal Beastmen Brayherds Miniatures. So first we'll go through the plastic stuff. So we have the Beastmen Brayherds Bestigor Hero, $85 USD or $100 Canadian. We have the Beastmen Brayherds Gore Hero, $85 USD or $100 Canadian. We have the Beastmen Brayherds Beastmen Shaman, $30 USD or $35 Canadian. And then we got a bunch of direct only. So these are going to be coming in metal or resin directly from Games Workshop only. So we have the Beastmen Brayherds Minotaur Hero, $58 USD or $67.50 Canadian. We have the Sigor, $80 USD or $95 Canadian. This is actually in plastic. Then we have the Ungor Hero, $85 USD or $100 Canadian. We have the Beastmen Chieftain, $30 USD or $35 Canadian. We have the Centaur Lord, $30 USD or $35 Canadian. We have the Razor Gore, $40 USD or $50 Canadian. We have the brand new Kralmaw, the Prophet of Ruin, $51 USD or $63 Canadian. Then we have the Jabberslith, $116 USD or $144 Canadian. We have the Cockatrice, $58 USD or $72 Canadian. We have the Gorer's Warhoof, $35 USD or $40 Canadian. We have the Tuskgore Chariot, $42 USD or $53 Canadian. We have the Centaur Hero Command, $80 USD or $95 Canadian. Centaur Herd, $80 USD or $95 Canadian. We have the Doom Bull, $58 USD or $72 Canadian. And that's going to round out the Beastmen purchases. With the exception of the Old World Beastmen Brayherds dice, we have $44 for the dice or $55 Canadian. And then we have direct only the Beastmen Brayherds reference cards, $28 USD or $33 Canadian. Then we got a couple of Middle-earth items coming as well. So we have the Middle-earth Strategy Battle Game Armies of Middle-earth book for $58 USD or $67.50 Canadian. Then we have direct only the Middle-earth Strategy Battle Game Match Play Guide. This is $35 USD or $40 Canadian. Then we have Hera, the Daughter of the Helm for $35 or $45 Canadian. We have Prince Imrahil of Dol Amroth, $35 USD or $45 Canadian. We have the Dol Amroth dice set, $20.50 or $26 Canadian. And then we got a bunch of other items coming for Middle-earth Strategy Battle Game. I'm just going to rapid fire those off. So direct only, we have the Mordor Siege Bow, $35 USD or $40 Canadian. We have Durbers and Druzhag, Goblins of Moria, $32.75 or $37 Canadian. We have the Baragond, $17.25 or $23 Canadian. We have the Corsairs of Umbar Crossbowmen, $30 USD or $35 Canadian. We have the Lords of Umbar, $50 USD or $60 Canadian. We have the Corsair Umbar and Bosan and Captain, $30 USD or $35 Canadian. We have the Black Numenorian Warriors, $30 USD or $35 Canadian. We have the Khazad-dûm Dwarven Commanders, $35 or $41.50 Canadian. We have the Woses of Druden Forest, $112 USD or $135 Canadian. We have the Gundor Avenger Bolt Thrower, $35 USD or $40 Canadian. And then we have the Wardrakes of Ruin, $49 or $60 Canadian. We have the Bleachbone the Ent, $93 USD or $116 Canadian. We have the Khazad-dûm Dwarven Ballista, $35 USD or $41 Canadian. We have the Dragon, $84 USD or $100 Canadian. We have the Cave Drake for $84 USD or $100 Canadian. And then last but not least, moving over to Black Library, direct only, we have Space Wolves, the Young Wolf Limited Edition, $170 USD or $195 Canadian. So quite a bit coming out this week. Lots of new stuff, lots of returning stuff. Let me know what you're most excited about. What do you think of the various ways that they're packaging the General's Handbook or the changes in prices? Always like to hear back from you guys in the comments. And as always, special thanks to the Game Bunker for sponsoring the channel. Check out the link in the description to save 15% on most Games Workshop products with code WHMS at checkout. Warhammer Man Studios, I'm Warhammer Man, and I'm out of here.